beeping was. It was actually my carbon monoxide thing beeping and going off, and I was trying to figure out how to turn it off, and it's plugged in, and it came at the end of life thing, and then I went to unplug it, and the bitch like started squealing, and I was like, ah! Oh my god, it was such an ordeal. Crisis, 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 always in crisis. Anyways, my Saggies, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. And also, I have a join button for my membership page as well. So tonight, I only have like one person on there. So I'm going to be doing him a mini reading. So, and then once it gets like big enough, I'll go to Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and all that good stuff. So anyway, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I put on my subscribers only thing because, like, I don't know, people are just getting like, I don't know, it's like the men are getting like a little bit weird and saying weird ass stuff and negative stuff, and I don't like that. You keep your negativity and your problems on to yourself. Don't be dumping on people for no reason. So anyway, so show your love and support. I'm still doing the $20 email readings. If you want to know what's coming up for the next 3 months, check that out in the link in the description box below. Support your girl in her channel, and thank you for everyone who has. So the sun moves into your 7th house on Monday. An excellent time to form a new business partnership, alliances, and of course the revolving door of friendships. North Node is in your 5th house at this time. Still not well aspected, oy vey. So people are coming in your life, people are moving out of your life, and then you're dealing with the WTF, what the hell are we doing in my life situations, okay? So yes, so we have a little hodgepodge of everybody coming back into your life at this time with this energy. For some of you here, I feel like this could be a time where you do benefit through other people. Either they are helping you look for a job, or this could be a situation here because Uranus in your 6th house, and it's been like really inauspicious for you. So this could be a situation here where other people are helping you with your career. So let's say if you were going to get fired or people were getting laid off and you can't get laid off, and stuff like that. This could be other people coming to your rescue and literally trying to find a place for you, another position at work for you to be in at this time, okay? Or this is a great time for word of mouth for you, so your business could be growing at this time with this energy. A great time for those of you in media and social media with this energy. For some of you, this could be issues with relationships. Love relationships could be coming up at this time and the issues with them. Also, this is a favorable time for weddings, so mazel. Oh, congratulations, Grace. Legal issues work favorably. Your efforts to get ahead in the world are not as likely to meet with resistance as if your purpose and the world are meshed together and it's meant to happen. You may be given more authority or leadership. Superiors are likely to have a greater respect for your abilities. Also, a period of triumphing over adversity. A partner may change who they are on a deep level, and as a result you may have problems with the relationship because they're going through emotional changes as well. Some of you, this could be an ending of a relationship. Not the easiest time for relationships in general because of the Sun opposing Pallas in retrograde, and it's now in your 12th house of subconscious, self-undoing, and karmic relationships. So this could be a lack of communication going on between you two. You two could be like roommates for right now. For some of you here, you or your partner may have a difficult time like being open and honest in the relationship or sharing your thoughts and feelings, either one of you, okay? A difficult time really being open and honest in the relationship and sharing thoughts with this energy here, okay? I feel like for some of you, love relationships could break up at this time because for some of you, somebody doesn't want a deeper commitment in the relationship, or maybe they don't know exactly what they want in the relationship. For others of you, has issues dealing with vulnerability and being close. Some people don't like to be close. Sagittarius doesn't like to be open and honest. Aries doesn't like to be open and honest with their feelings, and they don't like to go there with their feelings, nor do they like to be figured out. A new love relationship that came in can end because you have this person figured out, and this person may not like to be figured out. So you could be dealing with another Sagittarius, an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Virgo, okay? And it could be like emotionally too much for them to be so deep and so intimate, or so deep and so vulnerable with this energy. They may not like it. They may find that the relationship, either you find it or they find it a little bit too intense for like people that have been with each other for like 6 months. It's like we're supposed to be like in our honeymoon phase. We're supposed to be cool and copacetic, and instead we're like launching into like Dr. Phil sessions over here in psychoanalysis, and it's like whoa, 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 whoa. So it's like that. So for some of you, Mars is not well aspected in your fifth house, nor is the North Node. So this is trust issues. So some of you, this could be breakups happening or ending of a friendship. So it's been a revolving door of friendships and relationships anyways. This could be whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. You could be getting into power struggles with family members, because this could be dealing with like you trying to take control over their situation here, and they could feel like that, and you trying to be in a leadership position and calling the shots with family at this time. You could find that other people in your life could be rebelling against you and your ideas and kind of off doing your own thing. So if you like made plans for like, let's say graduation week, or the kids like coming back, getting off from like school and summer vacation, this could be you having plans and ideas that you want to do. Then all of a sudden, sometimes what happens, a Cancer or a Libra could be getting involved and being like, or an Aries could be getting involved, and they could all be like, oh, we're gonna go do our own thing, we're gonna do this and that and that, and we don't like this idea that you have, and it's like it was my idea in the first place kind of situation. So that could be happening for you this week. So you could find that the plans that you made, that somebody else is going to come along, or a Leo could come along and take your plans and make it their own at this time, and you could be feeling some kind of way. It may not be the easiest time to be in a leadership position for some of you here, because you could find that other people want to fight with you, or other people want to rebel against authority at this time and question every damn thing that you do. And on top of that, you don't got no damn patience to sit there long enough to be like, oh my God, you're totally right. It's more like, oh my God, if you don't shut up, I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to break your car. It's kind of like that. All right. You're not playing with people. All right. People think you're playing with them. You are not playing. All right. You must learn to use your power correctly, because your actions have far reaching consequences for you and others. You tend to want to rule and remake others to your mold, causing resentment and conflict. This may not be the easiest time for business, because it may end. For some of you, your financial situations could be changing at this time, or you may have to adapt to new financial climates of today with this energy. For others of you, this could be you being very worried about your financial security or the future of your business at this time with this energy. Okay, then on the 22nd, for some of you here, you may be careful what you get yourself involved in, or you need to be careful with listening to other people, because this could be a situation with like your parents, and they could have their own agenda, and they don't like the situation that you're in at this time, or they don't like the person that you're with. They could be really trying to talk you out of a situation, and everybody deserves to have their own experiences and their own challenges in life. And that's how I feel about it, because we all have to live our lives. And some people, and then also for a lot of Sagittarius, this comes with your issues with mother, and mother like controlling you as a child, and kind of like making you be the adult in your life. So all your mommy and daddy issues are coming up now, and you're going after mom or dad, especially mother, because she's trying to control your situation or your agenda, because of whatever worries or thoughts she has at this time, and you're kind of rebelling against it, and you're not having it. You're not trying to listen to her at this time. You're taking what she's saying in as a suggestion, but you're not listening to it. I would get a second and third opinion at this time. Your outlook on life is more serious now, and you may tend to get depressed with this energy, so watch out with that. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Grace. You are learning to temper your enthusiasm with practicality to achieve your goals. Where you may have overshot in the past, you're now more realistic. It is a good time to draw on self-discipline to build or rebuild your career, life path goals, or other important ventures and systems in your life. This also coincides with a new job or a residence, or a time of hard work with significant results. Then on the 23rd, we have the full moon in Sagittarius at like 9:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on the 23rd, we have Venus in Gemini at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is an excellent time to form new business partnerships. Chances are that this other party will give you an added boost in your career. Issues with marriages can come up or relationships. Legal issues are favorable at this time. A new relationship may form that is special to you. Not the easiest time for love because Venus is also opposing Pallas in retrograde. So this is a time of like dating. You don't really like to open up, especially my male Sagittarius don't really like to open up and kind of like to be like they like to keep everything casual and they like to see where everything is going. You know, they don't like to go deep, you know, so you could find that other people in your life, they want you to be open and vulnerable. They want you to talk. Sagittarius men don't like to talk, okay? They like to just like kind of figure out, unless it depends what's going on with your damn sign, okay? Because if you're a Gemini and you're listening for your rising, you love to talk, you love to have conversations, but I don't think like you like to like emotionally connect. You know, you don't like to go deep, you don't like to be open and honest about your feelings and stuff like that for some of you, okay? I feel like also, you know, you need to find freedom in relationships or whatever. For some of you, let me see. It could be a situation where there's just a lack of communication or intimacy going on between the two of you. For some of you here, you may get bored of your relationship and start looking at other people at this time. But there's definitely a lack of communication, a lack of nurturing going on in your relationships with this energy. You may feel socially out of step or isolated from others. It seems hard to make real connections with others and not sound phony. This is just temporary. Phase, and this passes very quickly, so know that. Then for some of you here, I feel like you need to be careful with what you say to other people at this time, because for some of you here, it could be a difficult time communicating with others because other people may feel like you have an agenda. Okay, on the 23rd, on the full moon in your first house, I feel with Venus opposing Pallas at this time, there's a lack of communication going on. The moon is forming a T-square with this energy, and you not wanting to speak your mind and you not wanting to say anything but to act upon your actions with this energy. This is not the best time for impulses. Stay on the right side of the law. All right, because you got Hades and Coronis in your 8th house for like, gosh, the next 20 years, okay? And then you got a stellium in your 9th house here with this energy. So again, stay on the right side of the law with this energy. You do have a lot of planets in retrograde in your 12th house of subconscious, of institutionalization as well, imprisonment, prison, hospitalizations. So try to, you know, make the best decision that you can for yourself with this energy. Be careful with your drug usage and, you know, getting lit or doing drugs at this time with this energy, because you may end up hurting yourself. For some of you here, I feel like certain foundations of your life is crumbling down now in order to lay new foundations. For some of you, I feel like responsibilities that you have been putting off could be catching up with you at this time, and this is you taking care of your debts with this energy. For some of you, you may have wished that you didn't like let your responsibilities get this far, because now you're like having to go to the courts and stuff like that, or retake stuff for your driver's license and retake, you know, and retake things and go through like the whole process all over again and starting all over again with when it comes to certain responsibilities. So whatever it is that you've been putting off because you've been depressed, whatever, you know, not avoiding, this would be the week to kind of like nip it in the bud before it gets any worse any further. Then on the 24th, not the easiest energy time for you with the full moon energy still carrying on Friday. You can feel restless here. You can be more about your freedom. You may not be getting along with mother at this time or the women in your life. For some of you, your relationships could be dysfunctional at this time, and you two are not willing to see eye to eye or listen to each other, or whatever resonates with you at this time. Not the easiest time for you. Past traumas, past wounds are coming up here, and there's challenges by whatever you're going through in your current relationships is reflecting those past hurts and those past challenges, or is triggering up those past hurts and past challenges, and you're not over them at this time, okay? So you could find deeper motivation to rise up as a healer for yourself and kind of acknowledge that, oh, this really hurts, you know. Oh, you know, like I do that too sometimes, and especially since Pluto has been in retrograde, not now, but like last year, you know, because that last year was a big deal for me because it was like the first official like divorce for me, and it was like it really hurt me, you know, and the whole process really hurt me, and just like bringing up all those wounds, and it's like now I know why, you know, and it's like it was amazing how like I went through my process, but I understood that even though I'm not in love with my ex anymore, but there's something deep inside me that I still love him. So it's like I'm not in love with him, but my heart still goes out to him and stuff like that, and I respect him as my my son's dad. But at the same time, when I go back to him, hell to the nay nay. But in a deeper level, it's like you still hurt from that, you know, and then you have to acknowledge it and acknowledge that hurt, that betrayal, you know, and then you just kind of have to acknowledge it. And when you acknowledge it, it's like, ooh, that's why I'm doing that ugly cry. Ooh, this still hurts. Oh, because I sat there ugly crying going, oh my God. And it was like over something else that had nothing to do with him. But the reason why I was crying like that was because of him, you know? So it was like, I'm still not over it. I think I'm over it because I haven't done any ugly cries here lately, you know, so I think I've healed and rise above. So that's how you know if you healed and rise above from a situation, is that when you think about it, it don't make you go to that ugly cry, you know. I know it really hurt, but at the end of the day, you know, the blessing was that he taught me to evolve as a better person, and he helped me a lot to mature as a woman, and he helped me with my business. He's the one that started this. This was his idea like 11, 12, 13 years ago. This was his idea. This was technically his baby. And because he saw that I was always crying when I worked at KFC and Taco Bell, and I was absolutely miserable. And he said, well, why don't you do what your mom do, you know? Yeah, we were just starting out in the world. We were like, I was 30 when we got together. So it was like, you know, and he started that for me. Yeah, this business is a big blessing for me because I've been doing this like literally all through my 30s, you know, and now I'm 44, and I've been literally doing this like I could literally say almost all my life since I was 13 years old, you know, with my mother. And then I did it with my husband, you know, and my ex-husband, and I did the business with my ex-husband, and then he decided I don't know I think he got really jealous of me doing this business and it being successful because he kept saying like I demasculated him and stuff like that because I was making a lot of money, and I was like, oh well, you know, but it had to happen, you know, so there was blessings that came from it, so I can't necessarily hate him for it, you know, and it is what it is. Yeah, you know, and he started this, so it was real. That was the blessing. He was supposed to be there in my life at this time in my life to help me build this business and stuff like that, and he helped me grow and evolve, and now it's done, you know. So now on to the next chapter. For others of you, this is healing and moving on from something you're going through. You're being challenged currently, and you're called to face for the consequences of bearing your emotions or fighting against your unique wisdom and perspective. For some of you, this is dealing with losses at this time, and they may interfere with your ability to place emotional pain and wounds into perspective. So this could be a really difficult energy time for you guys with this energy emotionally. So, you know, you just have to slow down your reactive self, because that's what I did when I was going through it. I slowed down my reactive self, and I did the ugly cry. You know, I even went through the process with him because it was completely something else. But the way I cried, you would have thought somebody died, you know? And, you know, so I was like, you know, I was just like, oh my gosh. So, you know, you have to kind of think about where is it coming from. And I even admitted to him, I said, I think like consciously, because like subconsciously, I'm really quite over it. Me and him, we had that discussion. He did not like that answer. Okay, let's just say this. He spit blood up for some reason because he smoked cigarettes and stuff, and he spit blood up. And I literally started cleaning the house from top to bottom, and I made bread, and I finished my weekly horoscopes on time and my daily horoscopes on time. And then when he came over to pick up Ben, and then he smelled the house, and then he looked at me, and he slapped me upside the head, and he went, bitch. And I went, what? And he was like, you were celebrating my death. And I was like, No, I wasn't. He said, you woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you cleaned the house, you made Ben breakfast, you made bread, you did your daily horoscopes, you had all this energy because you were celebrating my death. And I was like, oh. And I said, subconsciously, I want you dead. So, so don't get that shit twisted. It's like subconsciously, my soul wants the man like gone. It's like, but I don't really have any animosity towards him, but my actions do speak a lot differently. It's like I'm that bitch that'll dance on your grave. What are you doing? I don't know. So yeah, he hated that. He hated that. No, he was upset. He cried. He cried that I was happy that he spit up blood. He wasn't joking. He woke up in the morning. I don't know. He called me right after. He woke up in the morning. He was smoking a cigarette, and he literally spit blood like on his kitchen sink. And then he called me at 6 o'clock in the morning to tell me about it. And I woke up. I felt energized. I felt refreshed. I felt really awake. And I felt my head being like really clear. And then I started making breakfast for my son at 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke him up, and then I started doing my daily horoscopes and my weekly horoscopes, and I finished my weekly horoscopes. And then I worked out that day too, and I cleaned the house from top to bottom like it was like Passover or Shabbat. And then when he came to my house and he smelled the bread, and then he smelled the fabuloso, because I clean with fabuloso, and then he saw the house looking all shiny and bright, he slapped me upside the head and he called me a bitch. And I said, why? And he was like, you bitch, you celebrated my death. And I said, how? And he said, you woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you cooked breakfast, you made bread, you did all this stuff, and you're wide awake, and you finished your weekly horoscopes. You bitch, you were celebrating my death. And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, was I celebrating your death? Was I getting excited that you might die soon? I said consciously I wasn't. Consciously I was thinking of, I did not even think of that. Consciously. But my soul was like, yes, 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 he gonna die. He gonna die. My soul was excited, but consciously I was not excited. I was really worried. But subconsciously, I was celebrating the shit out of that. So, yeah, that was the best day ever, too. The first card is Queen of Coins. You benefit through mother, or you benefit through sister at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you could be moving in with sister, or you could be moving in with mother at this time. For others of you, this could be a woman in your life, financially supporting you while you get back on your feet. I did not, well, I think last year I mourned the relationship. I think last year, all last year I mourned the relationship. And the year before that, I mourned the relationship too. Let me see. Yeah, so, I mourned the relationship all last year. And I think I'm still kind of doing it, but not really. Because he has a girlfriend right now, another one. So I mourned the relationship and stuff like that last year. Because, I mourned it more so last year. This year, I'm just kind of like, okay, The Tower card, there's a move going on. So you could be moving back in with your sister, or with a woman in your life. You could be moving back in with them to help you get back on your feet financially with this energy here, or just to help you, because I know a lot of my Saggies are struggling at this time in regards to money, because Uranus in the 6th house is not helping. We got one more year of this bitch, okay? And then Uranus next year moves into Gemini. So yes, all right? And it goes into your 7th house, which means that you're going to have some weird ass situations and situationships and relationships with people, but you'll work it out. The World card, the world works in your favor at this time with this energy, so you could be receiving some much needed good news. This could also be traveling coming up at this time as well. The Star card, manifesting what you want, hope reigns supreme. So you could be receiving a lot of good news here with this energy. Plans working out exactly as planned. People are going to help you at this time with this energy. A great time for positive affirmations with this energy as well. And you're going to receive sparks and miracles that you're moving on to the right path. The Four of Swords, you could be inspired by what other people are doing at this time and following suit. For others of you, this could be on a creative level, and you could be taking what other people did or other inspiration from other people and making it into your own. The King of Swords, you're very analytical in your way of thinking at this time with this energy. For some of you here, you do have like a lot of people in your cards, so this could be getting along with those in authority at this time, and those in authority can be helping you out during this time period. You could also be more quiet and just basically cautious when it comes to making your next moves at this time. You're not so quick to jump into anything new with this energy, but you're definitely dealing with those in authority. There could be some more responsibilities being added to you. Somebody at work that is in a place of authority could be looking to keep you busy as an excuse to keep you around because they're not trying to get you fired. The Temperance card, you can be more about your sanity. You have a great level of self-control. So this is you happy that plans are working out exactly as planned, or certain things that you want to do at this time is falling into place. The Knight of Wands deals with new beginnings, new people coming into your life with this energy here as well. The Two of Cups, I feel like you benefit through symbiotic relationships. For some of you here, this could be somebody that you are emotionally compatible with at this time. Yeah, New York City is super expensive. I know a lot of people in New York City, but it's super freaking expensive. So for some of you, I feel like, you know, this could be also an adventurous time for love. For some of you guys could be doing something fun with your partner at this time, like traveling together with this energy here, or going on like cruises and stuff like that. The Three of Cups, I see lots of communications going on for you in regards to family. For some of you, this could be celebrating an occasion like a wedding, a graduation. For some of you, this could be an engagement coming up here soon with this energy. The Two of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that this is a time of reinvention. Others could find you very attractive at this time, so this is a great time to mingle if you're single with this energy. I do see some of you dating with this energy as well. The Nine of Swords, depression, I don't blame you. Be careful. You may not be getting along with a roommate situation. So you could be looking at options for other roommates, or you could be asking other people if you can move in with them because you're not trying to like stay where you are at this time with this energy here, okay? The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off at this time. This is overcoming obstacles in your life, or this is you having the courage to deal with your responsibilities this week and take care and put your ducks in a row, especially when it comes to your personal affairs that could be causing you problems at this time. The Ten of Wands, I feel like be careful of how much you put on your plate at this time, because you may not be able to take it. You may not be able to take on other people's problems at this time because it could be emotionally or financially too much for you with this energy. So be careful with dealing with other people's agendas with this energy. Stay off the internet because, you know, other people want to fight with you at this time. Not a great time for dealing with social groups with this energy here. You could find yourself butting heads with other people. You could be rehashing the past with family and friends at this time with this energy, or the decisions that you are making at this time, you could find that family and friends may not like the decisions and the choices that you are making in life at this time. The Knight of Coins, I see more money coming in for you with this energy here. Also, for some of you, be careful with your giving energy and how much you do for others. The Lovers card, love is not happening anytime soon, but there is new love. There is a mental compatibility. This could be with a Gemini, or this could be with a Cancer sign, and I do see like this is like a deep love here with this energy. For some of you, you could be temporarily separated from this person, and this person's coming back into your life. So if you want them, they're there. If you don't, I don't know. Okay, the Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain people in your life at this time and you're ready to walk away. This is also a time of creating your own reality with this energy. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. This is a time of moving forward here with this energy. Things are happening slowly but surely. There's a progression of change coming along for you at this time. For some of you, this is growth happening slowly but surely. The Knight of Swords, new love coming in. Be careful with your giving energy because you're not going to see that money back. A creative time for you. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. And I see another source of income coming in. For some of you, you could be starting your own business endeavor, which could be very auspicious for you because you're going to find that Sagittarius and online businesses do very well together, or like not having a normal 9-to-5 job does very well for you with this energy here as well. For others of you, this could be joining the military with this energy, and there could be some traveling coming up for you in regards to military, and not actually going to war-torn places, more like transferring around and stuff like that for work, you know, and stuff like that, because either you're bored where you are and you want to go somewhere else with this energy. And in the military, I do a lot of readings for them, and they do that a lot. They travel and they transfer to different states and stuff like that. They do travel and transfer a lot. I do see some kind of romantic gesture happening, or somebody sending you like a message, so check your DMs. The Queen of Cups, emphasis on new love happening here with this energy. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you could be working on getting a loan at this time, or this could be your partner being very generous towards you financially and helping you out financially. The Two of Swords, I see loyalty when it comes to love relationships, or other people could be showing their loyalty to you. But I do see somebody being sexually attracted to you and putting you on a pedestal. You could take the player out of the player, and the player may decide to settle down with you as well. Okay, this person's going to give you definitely a confidence boost in your relationship with them as well. The Six of Swords, traveling for love, long distance relationship. This person could live an hour or two away from you with this energy. Your new normal is coming up, so there could be a move happening for some of you. The Six of Wands, I feel like you guys might have great sex with this energy as well. The Three of Coins, I scratch your back, you scratch my back, and we help each other grow. So this is a great time for alliances with this energy here. I do see either you, it could be Sagittarius males that are afraid to fall in love at this time because they're afraid to get hurt, especially my straight Sagittarius males, because my LGBTQ community, hey babies, they're not scared. Like, they want love, okay? But my straight ones, they are kind of like a little bit like, you know, they don't want to get hurt anymore. So they kind of like are in hermit mode at this time and staying more to themselves with this energy. Being wishy-washy and trying to manifest love in their life, okay? So be careful, because that could end up being missed opportunities. There is a psychic connection between you and another person here with this energy, and a spiritual connection here between you and another person. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do with that. And then the Six of Coins, I feel like this person and you are destined to be together. So you guys are fated with this energy. So whatever fate brings to you, fate is drawing you to this person. I love you, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am going on to Capricorn next, okay? Kisses. Mwah.